She's coming down the aisle. Now she's looking at the product. Will she buy? Uh-oh. She's walking right past it. Let's try that again. But this time, let's change something and see what happens. Now here she comes again. Ah, she stops. Looks. And buys. What made the difference? Motion. Motion that can make one brand name more outstanding than another. Motion that can sell anything, from a washing detergent to a camera, from a house paint to a popular party mixer, and hundreds more. But good motion, selling motion, requires the skill of knowing where and how to use this effective advertising tool. Skill that pays off at the cash register. At Hankscraft, we've been putting ideas in motion for nearly 15 years. Our job is making the motors that make the motion. Motors so versatile they can duplicate an actual movement. Like loading this Kodak Instamatic camera. Motors so efficient they can run for weeks on ordinary flashlight batteries or minimum electric power. Our Hankscraft 2440 motor is the rugged member of the family and can take on heavy-duty jobs that require AC power. We designed the 1243 motor to provide a continuous rotary action. One advertiser has translated it into motion like this. The 1243 is a compact, self-enclosed unit and can operate smoothly at any angle. The economically priced 640 motor runs on ordinary flashlight batteries like the 1240. It uses a simple rocking motion, perfect for Alpo's dog food display. Our 1240 is actually a series of motors. Some make a full swing motion. Others adapt to various degrees of speed and action. This is how Busch Bavarian uses the 1240 to demonstrate its new tab top feature. Newest of the Hankscraft line is this transistor flasher, designed to add a bright note to any display. Example? These are the stars of Hankscraft's Ideas in Motion. Versatile entertainers that can take on many disguises and perform many different selling roles. And now, Ideas in Motion. Brought to you by Hankscraft Company, Display Motor Division, Reedsburg, Wisconsin. Let's start with the display that opened our Ideas in Motion. The lovable characters from the Hawaiian Punch television commercials. Many advertisers use motion displays for continuity with their television advertising. A standard 640 motor delivers the familiar punch line here. Carling Brewing Company is an advertiser who has found motion doubly rewarding in sales and in Popeye recognition. This summer fair campaign won a Popeye award last year and took a prize again this year. A heavy-duty 2440 motor keeps the miniature Ferris wheel in perpetual motion. In another version of the Ferris wheel, a Hankscraft 1243 motor supplies the rotating action. This ingenious bit of designing hides the display motor from sight without hindering operation. Another Carling display lets you do a little reminiscing, while it does the work, almost effortlessly. Here too, as in all Carling displays, the finished piece is the result of careful planning and expert design. And we might add the choice of a dependable 2440 AC motor. Sealy uses motion to tell a two-part story. with a heavy-duty 2440 Hankscraft motor to flip the center panel. Ever see a product shot so real you almost wanted to reach for it? Try this one. Set it to motion, and like Seagram, you'll have an eye-catching and taste-worthy display. Anheuser-Busch uses motion to add taste appeal to its glass of beer. And with some clever planning, comes up with this refreshing display. The bubbles add realism. Incidentally, the girl is really real, not a part of this display. A 1243 motor and attachment carry off the illusion beautifully. More illusion, and an equally well-done job. The sunburst is created by a Hankscraft 1240 type motor and demonstrates how versatile this motor is. Nothing to it, except imagination and careful planning. And once your display is set up and ready to go, it needs no further attention. Good show for DuPont's sweepstakes display. A 1240 motor has the supporting role here too. The display comes in two sizes, for window or counter use. Berge Beer uses a 1243 rotary motor for a variation on the sunburst effect. The result is a display that's pretty hard to ignore. The pole-type display is suited for bin or aisle setups. There's fun afoot in this display. The advertisers of this hit Broadway musical really took the title to heart and left the work to a hard-working Hankscraft 2440 AC motor. It's easy when you know how. Flavor Kist's Jack-in-the-Box may be strictly kid stuff, but then who else decides what Mom buys at the store? The cookie prop, of course, is not actually part of the display, but a Hankscraft heavy-duty motor very definitely is. Here it helps to give the Flavor Kist display its authentic pop-up motion. Now, let's go to a barbecue. And don't forget to bring along plenty of Z picnic supplies. This Crown Zellerbach display has plenty of action, yet the setup is remarkably simple. A Hankscraft AC motor supplies the power, and through a series of linkages that include counterweights, the different motions are accomplished. Best with summer picnics. No, not the girl. Ice-cold beer. Blatz promotes its brand with a familiar television character, who turns out to be a super salesman. The double motion takes just one 1243 rotary motor, running on 3 flashlight batteries. That irresistible sales clincher, the demonstration, is at its best with motion. A 640 motor is far more economical than a live demonstrator and works 24 hours a day, too. This levitation act should float a lot of Schmidt beer into customers' refrigerators. A clever idea, helped along by a 1240 series oscillating motor. A counterweight on the crank smooths out the action. Here's another example of how well motion can demonstrate a selling feature and give credibility to the sales story. A heavy-duty AC motor was required here. This fellow is really out to drum up sales for his favorite bourbons. But you can bet this Hankscraft 1240 motor can still keep up with him, even through an all-night session. A smart move for Sherwin-Williams. The display theme combines Sherwin-Williams' well-known slogan with an actual paint product, and the AC motor is hidden inside, out of sight. He cocks his arm and completes a long one. To melt sales resistance. The animation is supplied by a heavy-duty shaded pole motor, which handles the double motion with singular ease. This Atlas display is particularly unique because it's one of 6 different display changes possible, using one basic frame and motor. That's a lot of mileage for any motion display. A high-flying theme now to demonstrate how perfectly motion is suited to many products and ideas. For example, what better way to sell a toy helicopter than to give it a dramatic setting like this? Here's how it works. An AC motor is powerful enough to keep the turbocopter moving up and down on this nylon cord and pulley. A bright idea for a brand new product, Schlitz malt liquor. The direct approach, assisted by a Hankscraft 1243 rotary motor.